Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to work on part 2 of the Broadway Limited Centipede. What I'm going to do is do a speed match. I have 2 of them, and we're going to make sure that they're running in perfect sync. We've got to do that from startup to mid-speed to whatever the top speed is going to be. I'll show you how I do that. I'll turn the camera around and we'll get started. Okay, we're back and we're looking at my test track, 2 foot by 4 foot oval. I've got the lead unit on it, the one with the antennas. All right. And I want to show you what I'm going to do. To set this up, we've got to use CV2, 6, and 5. 2 is starting voltage. 6 is the 50% mark, and 5 is full throttle. We're allowed to go up to 255 at full throttle. So I'm going to set them both at 2, at 127, and 250. All right. I use a Digitrack system. I'm not sure what you're using. I don't know. But I want to let you know how I do it on my system. All right. Let me bring this around like that. There we go. Okay. You can hear I've got some power. We're going to stop it right there. Now, on Digitracks, I'm going to hit program. I'm going to bring that down. Oh, come on, I want 2. We're going to set 2 to number 2. All right. We're going to hit enter. There it says good. And now we're going to go to 5, which is full throttle. Dial all the way up. And we'll set that at 250. Hit enter. And now we'll go to 6. Come on, accept that. There we go. 6. Now we're going to dial that back down from the high number, bring it to 127. Enter and exit. Now if I run this, we'll see no difference at all, but that's basically how I did it. Oh, also to let you know, when you're in program mode, there are a number of options on a Digitrack system. I already have it set for PO in the middle, but you've got P6, PH it looks like, PD, and then PO. PO is program mode. That's the one I always use. I don't even know what the others do. I use PO. Okay, I'm going to do the other one, and then we'll get back and put them both on the tracks. Okay, they're both on the tracks. I've got them running at a low speed. Now the first thing I'm going to do is set the top speed. I've found from doing this in the past that if I adjust the low speed first, the top speed goes back and resets the low. I can automatically see that the second car, there it goes, just matched the first one. So I need to reduce the speed of that and pick up the speed of the other one. I'll bring the first car up to 255 and the second car down to 245. Give them a 10-volt spread. We'll see what happens. Okay, I went ahead and I reset them. And if you look right here, I always keep a record of it. So I changed CV5. The lead engine is 255. The trailing one is 245. Well, let's check it out and see what happens. They're both on, and we'll turn the throttle up. Oh, if they happen to be going in reverse, that's absolutely fine. They need to sync in either direction anyway. I've got the throttle turned all the way up to 99. And it does look like I still have to make an adjustment, but not so fine. I'll set it for the other direction. Now I already have the A unit, the one with the antennas, at full throttle. They're both set for full, but I have adjustment that I can play with on the second one. No adjustment on the first one. The first one is set for 255. Now they're a lot closer. It would have completely caught up by now when they were both set the same. It looks like it's going to catch up. So I think what I will do, I'll knock it down to, instead of 245, we'll go 244. And that should keep them right there. Okay, top speed on the B unit is set for 244. Turn the throttle all the way up. In this direction, the B unit is running quicker. I can see that. Let's go the other way. I actually plan to run them in the other direction. I want the antenna first all the time. So for me, this is what's going to matter. That's really pretty close. I don't think that's going to cause any problem on the layout. It's picking up speed. I'll go down one more when I adjust the 50% mark. You know what? I'll adjust that right now. So what I'm going to do is, once again, I keep a record of it. Go back to my paper, and I'll change that 244 to 243. Okay, I made my adjustment on paper, and I've also made my adjustment on the trains themselves. Now remember, you hit program, you dial in CV5, and you make your adjustment on CV5 for the high speed. Next, we're going to go down to the center speed and see what we have there at 50%. But let's give this a test. I've got to stop it for a second. Okay, I played with this for a little bit, and I've got the lead engine running at 255 and the trailing engine at 238. Now I'm going to bring it down to 50%. Okay, let's see what happens at 50% here. Let them settle in a little. So far they're good. They're about a car apart. Let it make a couple passes like that. I might not need to adjust this. No, it's definitely picking up speed. See that? Okay. I'll play with that. It was at 127, both of them. I'll show you my chart as a reference. So I will bring that down to, picked up quite a bit of speed. We'll go down to 120 and see what happens. And that's only on the second A unit. Okay, as you can see, I've got them running really well. And I've gone up and down. Now remember, you need to deal with CV2 for starting voltage. CV6 is the mid-range. And CV5 is top end. All right. You're going to have to go back and forth, make sure they're broken in, make sure they're running well, and they should be pretty good. I know my set is nice right now. When I did rebuild the units, this is what I used. Premium carbon conductive grease with a toothpick, a tiny dab on the outside of the axle. Just a touch. And then Labelle 102. It's got great lubricants, does not damage plastic, and it holds for a long time. I won't touch these trains for another year now. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and click the like button, and the bell will give you notices when I add more videos. All right. Thank you. Bye.